Hey guys, as I've mentioned in previous episodes, I've got an obsession with knives that borders on insanity. Now, this obsession doesn't just extend to pocket knives and ornamental knives. It also takes up my kitchen. So at the moment, I've got a stack of kitchen knives, all different sizes, that are just jam-packed into the drawer. I'm starting to get a bit worried about the blades getting damaged because they're all in together, and my 2-year-old's just learned how to open the cutlery drawer and stick his hand inside. So I want to get those knives out of there. So today, we're going to build a knife block that we can put all of these knives into and have it sat up on the bench in the back corner so that A, he can't reach it, and B, we protect all of the blades. Let's get to it. Alright, so I've got 4 pieces milled up now. I did all the work and milled up 3 and then realized I actually needed 4. That's what happens when you don't write plans down and you keep them in your head. You mess stuff up. So I milled up a 4th and we're ready to go now. We've just got to get all of these to the same size, and then we can measure up the slot for these knives and glue it all together. Now, I went with Salmon Gum for this project because I think it's got a really nice color in it. And I had 4 meters of it sitting in the shop. So it's sort of a pinky brown color. Once the oil hits it though, it really takes off. It's going to look great, I think. Plus, I've got the Salmon Gum charcuterie board that I made. You can check that out up here. That's sitting in the kitchen as well, so this knife block should suit perfectly sitting next to that. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so we've routed out the grooves for all the knives, as you can see there. Now, your routing doesn't have to be perfect because obviously you're never going to see this. It's all going to be glued up on the inside. So as long as your grooves are big enough to fit the knives in, this should work fine. Now, I went over all the edges and the insides here with a bit of 100 grit just to tidy it all up. I've also sanded the face that we're going to be gluing. So we're finally ready to glue this bad boy up. Alright guys, so that's clamped up right there now. This is all we can do on this today. We're going to have to leave it overnight clamped up so that glue can really set. Now, you may have noticed that I didn't use much glue. There wasn't a lot of squeeze out, and there is a reason for that. So basically, I didn't want to clamp everything together and have all the glue squeeze out going into the grooves that I'd cut for the knives. Because obviously, once this is glued up, you're not going to be able to get in there. So I tried to keep it minimal all around the edges of those knives while still maintaining enough glue there so that I could completely cover the surface. We've wiped away what little squeeze out we did have, and now it's just a matter of letting it dry. So I'll get back at this tomorrow. We're going to have to sand it down so that we get all the edges completely level, and then I'm contemplating cutting an angle on the bottom of this at around about 70 degrees. As I'm sure you're aware, most knife blocks are on an angle. It makes accessing the knives a lot easier and they slide in and out a lot quicker. But we'll wait and see how this looks tomorrow, and as always, we make the decisions as we go around here. But I must say, so far I am pretty damn happy with how everything is coming together. So guys, I'm going to wait 24 hours. As always around here though, you don't have to wait because you're going to see it right now. Alright guys, we are done for this project. This thing came out awesome. I am super happy with this one. All the blades slide in and out really nicely. The color, as you can see, is just phenomenal. So I cut the angle along the bottom to give it the slanted feature that most knife blocks have. I then put 4 rubber feet on the bottom just to lift it up because it will be on the kitchen bench. So if anything gets wet there, the wood won't be sitting in water. It is elevated up. We put a couple of coats of U-Butte food safe oil on there, which is a fantastic product. I really love that stuff. And it just brought the salmon gum to life. So this project pretty much came out exactly how I wanted it to. So can't ask for more than that. Remember, you can check out everything we build that we don't keep up to date on YouTube by following our social media accounts at J&D Creations 18 on both Facebook and Instagram. Anything and everything we do is pretty much summed up on those 2 pages. We have also kicked off a Patreon, which I told you guys about a few videos ago. But if you want to help support this channel, then just head on over patreon.com/J&D Creations. We've got a range of tiers available there, and all the support from Patreon will go 100% towards trying to run this workshop and get bigger and better projects happening. Thanks for sticking around for this build, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone about this channel. Let's grow these numbers, and we'll see you next week.